Hello and welcome to another Division video. In this video I'll just share with you my thinking behind and share with you a run when you have to plan to farm for some survival caches for the GE leaderboards to get up there if you want to use this, if you want to do this, let's say it this way. So I just logged into a PvP session. And yeah, while waiting, you can use this time as well to farm for some G credits and loot as well. So you don't have to stand beside the checkpoint. The only thing you're not allowed to do is enter the dark zone. Then the survival queue is cancelled. But you can farm some open world bosses while you are waiting for the queue. And yeah, sometimes it takes up to 5 minutes. So just I recommend you just use the time. And yeah, farm some open world bosses or clear your stash or whatever you have to do. And as I said before, I will share with you one run in survival how you can do is to farm for some survival caches. As you probably know already, if you want to go up on the leaderboard, especially if you play solo, then this is the best way to go. Because you can just open the survival cache within the hour and you get the amount of credits as well. So this is one of the best ways. And yeah, the headshot explosion is just amazing. That's so nice. Should be all the time in the game like this. Then you would aim a lot more for the head. But as I said, why I can't fast travel? I'm in a combat. As I said, this is one of the best way, if not the best way, if you want to go up on the leaderboard, especially if you play solo. Just farm for survival caches or farm for last stand caches. And because I do enjoy survival more than last stand, I farm usually in survival. Let's say it this way. But if you enjoy last stand, then of course last stand is the way to go. Just have in mind you get the double amount of credits, G credits, if you farm, if you farm survival caches. They have 170, meanwhile the last stand ones have 85. Sometimes it's hard to switch the language. 85 G credits each cache. So this you have to have in mind. So for survival, the main options or the main things I have in mind is I want to do a safe and fast run as possible, and yet to have a fast run, of course, that I get the most caches per hour I can get. And the safe run, the point you have to have in mind is, of course, you have good equipment enough to take out the landmarks, the hunters. And yeah, the reason why I started PvP I explain later, just for the first part. So the first thing I do here, check the map where I spawned. Then yeah, and that you can do fast runs. The thing you have to know the map a little bit, otherwise it's not possible to do fast runs here. So you have to know the map and you have to know where the stuff is to find, otherwise you need more time and then you can't do that fast rounds in survival to grab caches here. So check the map, and then I see I don't have I did a little mistake, so now everybody can hear me. That's not what I want. But let's go first to a fire and grab the first things here. So just mark a spot where you know that you can find a weapon or gear, weather gear first. And that's the main goal for me at least. Grab a weapon as fast as possible, because I'm personally really horrible if I have to use a pistol. I'm not really used to it, so that's usually my main goal. Find a weapon, and as I said before, why I log into PvP, I know the risk is a little bit higher because you can meet people and they can kill you. Yeah, you can kill them as well, of course, as too. But there is a little risk. But the main reason why I choose PvP here, because usually, especially at the moment, much less people play survival PvP. So if you play PvE, usually you met a lot more people, and then you have the hunt or the run for gear. And yeah, who's first? The sentence that counts there is the Who's first? First serves. Yeah. Oh, whatever. I'm missing the right sentence right now. As you saw, somebody got killed. Now we will see how many are in here. As soon as he leaves. Yeah, nobody was up here. That's nice. Oi, a lot, a lot. Okay, that's quite a lot. So now we have to be fast in the dark zone to get good enough gear to defend ourselves, and of course to grab as many div tech as possible. Now one guy left already, get killed. So let's quickly change me something. I don't know player comes up here, but I want to quickly create a party so not everybody can hear me and know where I am and what I'm talking about. So, much better. Let's continue.
Core body temperature drop.
So as I said, this is my main focus at the beginning. So grab a weapon and weather gear first. Then I feel much more comfortable for my run. And yeah, I think there are still some players, they went to go up on the leaderboard, and many know already that this is the way to go to farm for some caches if you want to go up on the leaderboard. So let's grab this stuff here. And yes, if you have the plan to go up there, then use this global event, and if you're not used to survival, use this global event or the time between to get confident with the map. There are many good plans outside already, or videos. I do have a video as well where you find the link to a really decent map where you see where the location is. So the stuff here, the weapons, the gear and everything else is always on the same spot. The only thing you don't know is what you get, so it's still RNG. But there is always a weapon crate at the same spot, there is always gear crates at the same spot. Buddy! Yeah, these locations don't rotate, so you find them always on the same spots. And that makes it even easier. Still the div tech as well, in the dark zone. So just have a look for the next time that you feel comfortable and you know the map. It makes it much easier and you can do much faster runs. So then my goal is usually just to grab the most important things. You could do it even faster. So the only thing you really would need to enter the DC is the basic filter. And for the basic filter you need two blue fabrics and two blue gears. And you can convert, so the conversion rate is always 3:1. Not always, Division Tech is a little bit different, but to convert some into blue gear from green, you need 3 green parts, so 3 green gear parts. Oh, there was somebody already there as well. He killed the NPCs pretty fast. Probably we're gonna die, but I think he died actually here. That's much better, or not? No. The NPC is still here, that's funny. So this is the closing street, one of the best spots. You can go definitely at the beginning, because if you were here at this street, then somebody revived himself again, you have at least, you should have the perfect weather gear for the future, for the current run. So that's awesome. And this street here, I can show it to you when I enter the safe house, is on the bottom left side of the map. Just let me grab all of this here. So then use actually energy bar, because I'm not on full health, and if I have to fight somebody, that's not the best solution. So be careful, the NPCs rush usually up here. You never know how fast So always peek around. And I don't like shotguns too much. Somebody got killed, that's good for us. And he got killed by an NPC after, even better.
Core body temperature drop.
So if you open the caches, then the others can't pick it up. So you don't have to pick it up if you have already better ones. And you see always if it's better, when you open, then you have a green sign on the right side. The bars show, the arrows show upwards green, so it's better. It's optimization for you. Then grab it and otherwise just leave it, because sometimes you get stuck in the emote. Great, that's awesome. Like you see here, then you can't move, and if somebody shoots at you now, then you're pretty dead, yeah. But open all of them, just if somebody comes here as well, that you don't find anything. It's PvP minus 18 degree, that's decent, that's good enough for me. So continue. But as I said, just open everything. Kill these two guys here. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with shotgun. One more here. So then let's grab this. This here. The next thing, of course, I will have a look is to have a better weapon. And as soon as I get a better weapon and I can craft the filters, best of course is to have the advanced filter as well, to be able to enter every part of the DC, because some are more contaminated and you need the better filter, otherwise you take damage over time. Just to quickly show you where the street is, right here, where the death player is, right up above the landmark here. So let's quickly check how good my gear is. You shouldn't do this here, because if somebody roughs you, or I got actually another weapon, pretty nice. Although it's just a green one. Mask 55 is okay. For the moment this one here.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Then just let's go around the corner here. Here's another weapon crate. A blue one M1A, that's decent, that's a sniper, although it's not my preferred one. But never deconstruct it, or the first thing you have to do, then take the sight out of it. You can use this for the yellow one of course as well, because if you craft an M44, and it's my preferred choice in the dark zone, then you can use this scope there as well. So that's why you should every time stick on this if you get one. That's really nice. So I'm thinking about at the moment if I should take down the landmark before you enter the DC to have a little bit better gear. Then sometimes you can just start with the first one and you don't have to craft and grab div tech first. But let's see what happens then and how many players are in there. So I don't interact in too many fights, especially at the beginning. You don't get that much reward for it. Sometimes they drop really decent gear, but usually you just lose time. And in a landmark you find much better gear. And more, of course. So to have a quick recap, if you start spawn, then always check first your map where you are. Mark a location on the map you know you can find good gear, and then straight go for this mark. So don't care about the single fabric you can get in the spawn point, or the single medicine pill, the painkiller you get from the spawn point. It's not worth taking the time for this. You want to be the first one on the best locations to grab the gear outside. And then here I think we do quickly this one here, because usually I get a lot of actually I don't have the best weapons to take this one out. Shall we do it? Let's see, I don't like shotguns at all, so let's change to this here. Let's give it a try. And for PV, best one here in survival would be the M60. It's a really decent weapon, especially because I didn't care here about an extended magazine. Then you want a gun with a high magazine equipped at the beginning, and that's the M60 or the PP19. Let's give it a try, and otherwise we go to the safe house, craft the filters and head into the DC. I don't know, the damage is just too low, my aim is just too bad today. And I don't have that much magazine left. At least one purple. Navy MP5, that's decent as well, but I don't have the extended magazine, so there are better alternatives. So I would lose too much time here to clear it because of the wrong equipment. No, grab it. And yeah, it takes always a longer time for me, at least if I start down there. The left side is not the preferred spot for me, although it's really decent because of the weather gear, but otherwise I have spots I prefer much more, like the right side in the middle. This is always the fastest one, because you don't have to run that long distance to the DC like here, so it will be not a too fast run for me.
This area is safe.
Then let's see what we can craft, and let's change this one of course to the Navy, although the PP19 would be better because of the higher magazine, but the damage and the fire rate of course is much better on the Navy. So this is the one you want to craft first to go into the DC. Then let's see what we can convert. Don't convert anything into the blue one high end. You don't need it right now. So I'm pretty good equipped with gear, I see right now. Then let's craft of course the extended one, the advanced. Additional medkit is always good to have. And let's see if we can already craft an M60. It's not the best one for PvP, I know, but I hope I don't meet that many players here. And the rest I'm waiting. I just have a look. No, I can't craft any purple stuff. Then let's craft a pulse. Turret would be good as well. Turret is faster usually to clear out the landmarks, but as soon as there are players inside I would not recommend to run a turret, because they can see you miles away, so it's not the best choice. If you go PvE, then it's a good option, but then the fight is always on the survival cache, so if somebody sees you fighting a landmark, he can just wait until you kill the boss, run there, grab the loot, and you don't have a chance to get it back. So that's the downside if you play PvE. But if you're alone here, and this happens quite often, because if you're fast enough in the landmark and the DC, people are usually start to hurry because they think, oh, he got all the D-Tech, and yeah, they're not too wrong about this, and then they start to hurry, make mistakes, and they die pretty fast usually. And if you're alone in the DC,
Infection levels increasing.
then I usually craft a turret and just run turret and heal. It's faster to clear the landmarks. But as I said, I wouldn't recommend it if there are other players still inside.
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
So grab this, then let's clear out quickly this little, it's almost a little landmark in front of the entrance here. Hope for some good loot, especially a little bit better gear. Purple holster would be decent. Then let's go ahead. Somebody revived himself again. And yeah, we do have already heal, we do have a pulse, he got killed, okay, one less. This is usually not too hard to take out. Just 2 cleaners, 3 left, that's nice. So 2 more except us. So then let's grab the stuff here. And of course, if you don't know where it is, then just drink water. Don't forget about your consumables. Drink water to see the gear better. But I know already where the stuff is, so I don't use it anymore that often. Just if I'm at locations and I don't know the whole map. So if I'm somewhere where I don't know where the loot is, I just drink water to make it visible. So grab everything here, just a purple backpack, stamina, that's pretty good. That's usually my main focus at the beginning, just to increase my stamina. The rest I don't care too much about. All resistance, no, I stick with it. Except PvP, damage is usually not the main focus against NPCs for PvP. Of course I would change to firearms here, blue gear. But especially for this entrance, you will see soon why I choose for more stamina, but about 70-80k should be good enough. Because I don't kill the NPCs at the beginning here, as I said, I just run through. And as I said, my main focus is as fast and safe as possible here to grab the survival caches. And that's why I try to not interact in too many fights. Not with players and not with NPCs. So then let's see what happens if somebody dies now. If they see that somebody's already in the dark zone. It was not too fast, to be honest. But on this spawn point down there, yeah, you don't get that fast runs. So you see here, there are some Rikers on the left, some cleaners on the right. So that's what I make here, just run through, although they spot me. And although they spot me, just run through, then they start to fight each other. Use a medkit if you have to. And then go for the first div tech. And yeah, you should have a look that you don't go down. First of all, they don't see the name of you, so they don't know where you are. That's one thing. You lose some points. I don't care too much about this, never downed. And yeah, you need a lot of time to pick you up as well, of course, and the NPCs, they continue shooting at you usually. And especially if there are purple ones like this one here, and your equipment is not too good, not excellent, then there is still a chance that you can go down. So that's why I first here focus on the easier div tech to get. This is the one up here, and as you see, they don't follow you here because they fight each other now. And as soon as they finished, usually they go back. Usually, not always. That of course is a really nice thing to have here, the pulse, because then you always see early enough if you have to choose another round or another way to go. So grab the loot in here. And yes, of course, why I focus here on loot more than inside the light zone, you just get high ends here. And purples from the NPCs sometimes. There's one guy there fighting, so let's go this way here. There's one guy here. There's a div tech in the back, they fight each other there. The only downside about the M60, of course, is the long reload time. But therefore just change weapon if you start reload instead of picking up the loot. And then reload again when you're running. So then we got this div tag here as well. The next one I will focus on is the one in CACHES. Food is always nice to have, but I have already enough energy bars, I need canned food. Electronics here, and fabric, it's almost one piece of gear. So just grab a couple more div tag, then enter. We don't want to interact with these guys here
Alert. Infection progress halted.
at the moment, and if I run past them, then I grab aggro. So let's grab quickly this div tag down here first. Yeah, and it depends always a little bit. If you get better gear, like I have now, I wouldn't feel too comfortable. I think I could take out some landmarks because some, they have very cheesy spots. You don't have to expose yourself too much, and you can take it out pretty easy with a sniper. But I don't have a really good sniper at the moment, and my gear is not too good. Not too bad, but not too good for the moment. So that's why I just focus right now on getting some div tag. Open the med packs, although you don't need it right now, because then others can't take it, and if you pass the way here later, you still can pick it up, because now I think I can actually pick it up. I'm wrong, because I crafted the extended med kit. I thought I have just space for 2, but actually I do have for 3, and I used one med kit to craft my healing skill. So then there are 3 rushes here. I think they will come soon or not. They come now. Don't shoot here, just go back and shoot, because when you shoot on the spot where I was before, you grab aggro on the landmark. But when you shoot further away, then you don't grab aggro on the landmark. So that's a really nice thing you should have in mind. I don't care at the moment about the div tag up there. To be honest, I got this to here, that's enough. Let's go back to CACHES, then grab the one on the safe house on the right side, close to library, and then go down to the other safe house, close to the contaminated area landmark, and then I start crafting and take out the landmarks. It would just take too much time, and it's too div tag to go up there, and I will take out the landmark anyway. Yeah, so, and I don't care at the moment too much about the boxes. Of course it would be nice to get the ammo, but usually if you're low on ammo and you kill some NPCs, oh shit, purples are actually already here again. Let them fight each other. I thought they were a long time around the corner and in the other street, but I was wrong. So I used too much time, it seems. And I hope this run will be in total about, on this spot, an hour 5 in total. And if you can get out 6 caches, you get 2 as a reward, survival caches. Then you have already 8 times 170 points, yeah. And 800 points, 70 times 8 is 490, 560. I'm wrong? Yeah, about 1400 points. As much as you can get from finishing a solo legendary mission. For G credits. So let's grab this one here, the 2 in here. In CACHES, first of all go for the one in the back, then sneak downstairs and grab the one in the middle floor. Usually it works pretty well and they don't spot you.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna go take a look.
He heard something, but he didn't saw me. So grab this one here, go down, grab the fabric on the side, head to the next safe house, grab the 2 weapon parts and electronics on the way. There are 3 LMBs here. I don't have pulse right now. They're patrolling this way, so have an eye open on them. No, I hate it. Don't reload when I don't want to. So they are heading here. They don't go further down. So we should be safe now from the LMBs. And yeah, the benefit as well is if there are some other players, they have to handle this as well. So if you kill all of them, they just can run faster in the DC. And that's an advantage for them. So let's kill them quickly here. I hope I don't grab aggro from these guys here. The X guys, no I don't. Or did they hear me? I think they hear me. I think so, yeah. But they didn't saw me. That's good. So then let's... Oh shit, my aim! Where's my aim? Nowhere right now. Then grab this div tech, it's the last one before we start crafting the essentials. And the main thing, I don't want to fight you, my buddy. Bye bye. And the main thing, of course, is a little bit better gear. An M44, that's the essentials, but for the moment I can't deconstruct anything, so always check this first. Then take a medicine to stop the timer. I don't care about the flare gun right now. Just convert everything into high-end material. That's the first thing I'm doing here. Check out the blue stuff as well. The blue crafting material. Yeah, I can craft one more here. Then as I said, first for me is the M44 to take out the landmarks. I do have already enough to craft the secondary as well. And because there are other players in here, I choose the PP19 because of the higher magazine. It's just the best one in my opinion. And for this here I craft usually rate of fire because it has a really slow rate of fire, and the same for the M60. And for the sniper rifle I craft the crit chance magazine. Then I craft for the sniper rifle a muzzle as well. Then I don't have more weapon parts for the moment, so I go ahead with the gear. And the first one, of course, if you don't have a purple and I still have a green, that's really nice. So that's a huge improvement. Then first the holster with health, that's decent. Then this one is health actually, this one is green, this one is green. So definitely the chest and the gloves. Let's see what we got. Skill haste, increased armor while in cover, that's not too bad. Then let's craft 6 more fabric for the moment to get 2 more gear pieces. Let's see what we got out of here. I hope stem or firearms. Nice and really decent. Talents are not... yeah, Savage is decent, 7% of course, but great, the other stuff is not too good. Let's see what we got here. This that's crap. That's crap. Let's have a look. So one died, just one left. I have too much skill power at the moment, lacking on firearms and stamina. So let's try to craft another knee pad and hope we are more lucky. Yeah, toughness is not too bad, to be honest. It's enough to take out the landmarks. And if the player is not too good equipped, 2 fabric to craft 1 more. 2 fabric. Then we do have a chance in PvP as well. Let's hope for firearms or stamina. Ah, not again, but at least damage to elites. That's better, so then let's stick with this one here. Which gear piece do we have? More in electronics. This one, this is them. I definitely stick to this. A mask. So let's try to get lucky with a mask. And don't get a electronics as well here. And as you see, if you're more lucky, then you are faster on this one here, and you can get better gear. Not again. Sometimes it's horrible. So one last try. It's not too bad to have high electronics, to be honest. But yeah, that looks better. But then you have to craft the turret, of course. So let's equip this one here. Then, as I said at the beginning, you can use the scope here. That's really decent. And I don't take it for the increased damage, just for scoping through. That's decent enough. Deconstruct this here, then equip this here. Rate of fire magazine.
Warning. Infection progressing.
Okay, we're lacking a little bit on toughness. But it's definitely good enough to start taking out the landmarks. What do I need for the turret? 2 weapon parts. I do have 1 div tech, 2 weapon parts. Yeah, it's just 1 player. I would say we go with turret. So then let's start. Then use a medicine, and let's start with CACHES. It's an easy one for the beginning to take out. You can snipe them from the top, and the turret should deal the rest. Because my electronics is pretty good, so it deals pretty high amount of damage. That just do my round. Then I go CACHES, then the blockade, then gas station. I think then I craft quickly the rest before I take out library, because the 2 heavies I like to have better equipment. And then yeah, let's clear out 2 more landmarks, extract, and bye bye. And you could even try, if you do this, to clear out 5 landmarks, then go for the extraction, kill the hunter, because you can have the chance, or you do have the chance, to get a survival cache as well from the hunter. So here they have a weak point. If you would hit the weak point, it's pretty funny. If you don't hit it and you're like stupid like me here. What the? Where is Did you see this? I placed the turret on the railing, but it fell down. At least the turret grabs aggro, so my aim is shit, as you see today. The increased headshot damage is really nice too. I don't know why my turret fell down there. Always try to get the small guys first and then focus on the boss. He's a little bit annoying because he's running around like a little pea. But with some proper headshot. Then you can eat something to get health back. Hey, focus the turret, not me. 1 more shot. And bye bye. Then grab the fabric here. always get the big caches, the boxes here, not for the caches, but you get ammo out of it. It's not always the same kind of amount of ammo you get, or the same ammo for every weapon type. So I'll cache this one here and always pick up every purple. Of course, to deconstruct it, and probably something good, you can increase your gear as well. Sometimes you get damage to elite mods for your gear, that's awesome. And of course as well that nobody else can pick it up and kill you with a weapon you get from your drops. Could be, could happen, so always get any purple you get from the kills. Really important. Ah, here they are. I have to take care a little bit because my toughness is not too high. And my aim is too bad today. So, grab this one as well. Destroy the turret as soon as possible. So that nobody else can see it if he's already in the dark zone. Then let's go to blockade. Check your surroundings if there is somebody. That's the disadvantage if you don't have pulse, so somebody could shoot you in the back. Then try to focus first one guy. They usually shoot annoying flame grenades and they rush you. And sometimes it seems they rush you even harder when your gear is not too good. Oh, one guy from behind. Is this a player? Is this a...
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
What the fuck? Somebody shot me from behind, didn't it? And as you see, with pulse this would be much better, so that's the reason why I don't like to run without pulse. If there's still one player in here. I don't know if the grenade hit me or what. And yeah, that's why you have to look that you're almost always on full health. Use food, because if you're really low, you just need 1 or 2 shots. Then you can get killed pretty easy. So, but now I'm a little bit scary, because I don't know if the player is right behind me. Or somewhere close to here. And we have to be a little bit more careful. I don't care too much about medicine, to be honest. Timer should be long enough.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
So there are 2 ways how you can clear out gas station. But to be honest, I'm not sure if I should do it first or after. Oh, let's try to do it first. So one point you can clear it out is down here. Or on the scaffolding on the opposite side. On the scaffolding is pretty nice because they don't rush up. They just throw grenades up there on the scaffolding right there, and you can just snipe down here. Or here, and then just try to kill one of them right at the beginning. Go around the corner. Try to land a couple more shots. Go in the back, place the turret. And just back up always when they start to rush you. Always watch your health. And I don't like to scope in right now. Would be even easier. But because I don't know if the player is somewhere. And you don't see what's happening around you. So that's why I don't scope in right now. Then wait for the turret. place the turret again. So get the last guy, grab the loot, and go to construction site. And as I said before, there is a cache up here as well, and div tag 2. But for the moment, probably would be better decision because I'm lacking a little bit on sniper ammo. Yeah, but let's try it. Saves you about 1 minute, I guess, 2 minutes. So this one is pretty easy usually. You have a cheesy spot up there where you can snipe them and they can hit you as soon as they don't rush you up there. So we killed these two purples here. They're two turtle LMBs. Purple LMBs patrolling around here. And let's see, where is my... Here it is. So nobody was up here. Tools are still here, and then I guess the div tag as well. That's a way how you can see nicely if somebody's in here. It's a well-known spot usually. Here would be a turret nice as well. So I place the turret just here. Sometimes they rush up the stairs on the other side. And you can't see the heads that good if you don't have the pulse. Okay, revived himself, Spark, the big Spark. Revived himself again. So I guess it's just one guy left. Let's go down and kill him. And I really hope I get some sniper ammo. What? Ah, sound delay. Nope. Here it is. So just 2 more landmarks and we got it. This means library. You have 2 options. If you don't like library, then you can do contaminated and the one underground close to Bryant Park. But I don't like this too much. I don't get sniper rifle ammo, not too much. Because they rush you sometimes pretty hard, and I think this is the landmark where I died the most often. And yeah, but choose the landmarks you feel comfortable with. So there's 3 red bar LMBs. Let's hope they give me some sniper ammo. Don't bash me, bitch. And as I said before, this should be now the last time we go craft. I'm just deciding or thinking about if I should take out the landmark first, but I think we craft first. But let's kill these 3 rioters here, because they can drop sometimes purple gear as well, or some ammo. Still 68. So then
Now
let's
entering
craft the
safe
rest.
area.
Quickly, the flare gun.
Flare gun required for extraction is now
I
detected.
think we deconstructed everything. Now we got a lot of weapons. Deconstruct everything you find. Skill bleed, health is better. Yes, that's good. 2 caches we miss. This one we have, great. Then let's convert everything. So the only thing we need is the missing weapon parts here. I need a scope for my PP19. I need a muzzle for my PP19. And I need an underbarrel. And because we have enough material, let's craft a M60. He died so many times, I think he's not too good equipped. I stick on this one here. I don't care too much anymore about this here. I just quickly check my stats. Stamina is pretty low, the rest is pretty nice, so I just craft 3 stamina and 2 firearms. That means I need 4 electronics. So as I said, 3 stamina to reach about 100k toughness would be pretty nice, and 2 firearms. Three and 2, and then we have the equipment to finish the rest. Yeah, pretty decent mods, pretty happy with this. This one here, the grip, then the one here, the stability, that's nice. Oh, wrong one. This one I want to have, so then we need an underbarrel rate of fire. Is this one here? Is this one here? And of course, if you have an M60, you always want reload speed on the underbarrel. Here it is. So this one here and this one here. No headshot, of course. And the gear mods, and then we're done. So 107, pretty nice stats, I would say, all over the board. Pretty happy with this, so I would even feel pretty comfortable if I would have to fight this guy. Always check the surroundings here. There are 2 purples, they're patrolling around here. Then there is the one there, the rusher, so you have to try to get the rusher first, then focus on the heavies. Grenade, so back up. Grab their attention with the turret. It's less for dealing much damage, but then use a flashbang as well. Come on, boys. Come on, buddy. Don't waste my time. Take care of the grenade, they hit pretty hard. That's nice because he stands up there and don't move that much around. And you could go up here as well and snipe them from above. It's a possible way too. So survival cache, here it is. How much sniper ammo we have? Not too much. So let's grab quickly the box here. It's actually a bag. Yeah, yeah, if you're already here. So the same here. Let's hope we get some sniper ammo. Not. That's annoying. Then let's continue and go to the last one. And the last one I'd use the contaminated area. And then let's extract and go out here. And we have our 6 caches. And as I said before, you could even try to call in the extraction right now, kill the hunter, check the cache. If you're lucky, you get a survival cache as well, and you can fly out already. And yeah, if you're unlucky, then you have to go to the landmark, clear it out, go back up, but at least then no hunter will spawn again. But you have to wait 3 minutes until you can go, so it's your decision. So if you go down here, there are 2 X guys on the way, the purple ones.
Infection levels increasing.
Here they are. One of them. Where's the other one? Could be that the other player ran here and he hunted him. This could be, but usually there are 2 purple X guys here. And probably behind the landmark it was the other player and he tried to kill me. He saw that I have not the worst build and he decided to grab some div tech first and craft better gear. This could be. So then what you will do here, of course, is always to shoot the weak point. Or actually the weak points, he has 3 of them. But after 2 and a couple headshots. So just one of these annoying bastards left. Yeah, and I like my turret, at least my turret hits better than me today, much better. So destroy the turret so nobody can see it. I don't use or need any more of them, but just that nobody else can grab it. Just to be safe. Purple holster would be nice at the beginning. And the last cache. Let's grab the box here and hope we get some sniper ammo, finally. Nah, still not. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But should be enough to take out the hunter. So, but because now it's the extraction, the player is still somewhere alive. I destroyed it already. Okay, I thought I still have it. 8,800, 5,000 crit hit damage. Yeah, come on, it will work. I should not have deconstruct my PP19. So because then I would swap back for the PP19 just in case. But anyway, let's get out of here. Ah, that was wrong. Painkiller, not a bar. And I think many of you know it already, but the energy bar is less worth using than the canned food. Canned food dures a longer time. You can benefit a longer time from it than the energy bar, and they have the same cooldown. So always canned food if you can, and the energy bar really just if you have to. And water almost the same. Water is much better than the soda. He spawns right back here, so let's get back up. And he stands usually not too long down there, usually. Just be concentrated for the moment. Take care, because the turret can be hacked pretty fast of this guy. And bye-bye. But it's pretty good, of course, because he grabs his attention. It deals damage as well. Ah, sealed weapon. So we were not lucky. And yeah, now just wait for extraction. And of course you can do this faster, even faster if you start already with a purple gear, or if you're more lucky with your gear and get a sniper. You could be faster, but as I said, I want to be safe as well. So if you get killed and you have already 5 caches and you have to do it all over again, you lose an hour in about 10 runs. That's 10 minutes, 6 minutes each run. Yeah, it's quite a big amount of time, I think. So I invest probably a little bit more time, but usually I have, yeah, I would say almost to 95%, 100% success. If I want to extract 6 caches. So just be careful now, but at least if you came up here, then the hunter would spawn and you know it early enough. And otherwise we are safe.
Warning. Infection progressing. Alert. Infection progress halted.
So come on.
30 seconds.
So just to recap or summarize it a little bit at the end, first of all, if you spawn, check the map, mark a location where you know where you can get good loot. Then first I would grab a weapon and carrying out from weather gear, that you are better equipped and you can resist deeper temperatures. Then care about the gear and the filter, crafting material, and have a look that you can enter the DC as soon as possible. As soon as you're in the DC, then grab some div tech, craft your essentials, start farming the landmarks and grabbing the caches, and after you get some more div tech, craft the second part to prepare also for fighting the hunter, and grab the last missing caches you need to extract 6 of them. And yes, then as you see here, just kill the hunter and fly out with 8 caches for your leaderboards. That's it. Let's see how long it takes us. I guess it was about 1 hour 5 minutes or even 10. Was honestly not too fast this run. I was not too lucky with crafting and the spawn point was pretty far away. But all in all, I think not too bad. And I could share my most important things. I'm always having a look if I run this survival runs, or if I do these survival runs to extract a cache. I really hope it was helpful for you. There were some tips inside for you as well. You could take out, and I wish you a lot of fun farming the global event, and yeah, have fun playing survival as well, even the global event is over. So let's have a look. I didn't grab my anti-rival, of course. 1 hour 1, okay, was faster than expected. And if you want to go for a higher score, then don't forget to eat and drink at the end. You get much higher points That's a nice thing to have a look as well. But as you see, extracted 8 survival caches, and each of them contains 170 G credits, and we get 2 as a reward, like you see on the left side on the bottom below master rank. And yes, 8 caches in an hour. That's pretty good, I would say, all in all. Yeah, as I said, thanks a lot for watching. I hope it was useful for you, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Additional hostiles incoming.